Welcome back to the Arizona Daily Mix. All right, you're wondering how I can do this right here, moving around. Like, oh my goodness, like I have been fixed, I've been found. Well, I have, and they're one of our partners for our Hometown Heroes Toy Drive. It's the Joint Chiropractic. Our bodies are our temple and we need to take care of them, but one thing we sometimes neglect, and that is our skeleton. I'm here with Dr. Hershey of the Joint Chiropractic, where we're talking, of course, getting adjusted, which is very important that people kind of neglect because they don't realize our bodies might be out of whack, so they think, well, maybe I pulled a muscle or did something, but actually it's our skeleton that's out of whack, right?
Absolutely, yes. Misalignments, it's the stiffness that you deal with, those headaches you chronically get. It's not something you have to have all the time, and adjustments can definitely help with that. Even if you think it's your regular, just have to deal with it with age, that's not always the case.
Yeah, and I know a lot of people get a little nervous about coming in and getting adjusted. Let's talk about what you do when you adjust somebody.
Absolutely. So there's actually a few different techniques. A lot of the popular one you see online is all the snapping and popping. It doesn't have to be like that. That's the more popular one, but we do have other alternatives if you're a little nervous about, especially that neck adjustment. We get that a lot. So we can use drop pieces. We have other tools that are very gentle depending on what you prefer and what you're going to be most comfortable with, because you're the patient and we want to make sure you're comfortable.
Yeah, and we hear the doorbell out. It's getting busy in here, and that's a great thing about it, especially this time of year, because we're starting to get into colder temperatures, and that's when our skeleton really starts to kind of like stiffen up on us a little.
Yes, all those old injuries start yelling at you again for sure, and especially approaching the holiday season. It's a very joyful time, but a little extra stress as well. The body responds to mental and physical stress the same way. You're going to feel tight in the shoulders. They sometimes end up by your ears, and that means it's time for an adjustment.
So, okay, how long does adjustment usually take?
Here it can be 5 to 10 minutes for your routine adjustment. The first visit, the exam is going to be a little bit longer, but usually it's a quick 5 or 10 minutes for your routine daily stuff.
And then what do you recommend, like coming back once a week, twice a week, or as needed?
Absolutely. So that depends on the patient. We do have a couple options. Most people end up sticking with the once a week because that's when they're most comfortable. They say bare minimum is once a month to get you by, but if you have extra stress, physical job, even those desk jobs, it adds up, and the once a week is usually the most optimal for most of the people.
There it is. I'm so glad you're also a part of our Holiday for Hometown Heroes Toy Drive. And so let's talk a little about that. How important is the holidays to the Joint Chiropractic family?
Oh, it's huge. We're so happy to be a part of this and helping families in need, especially during the holidays, because we want people to be healthy, but it's also about being joyful as well. We want to spread that joy this season.
I like it. All right, Doctor, where can people find out more information about the Joint Chiropractic and, of course, being a part of the Holiday for Hometown Heroes? Of
course. Our social media, the Joint West Valley AZ, is where you can find all the information.
Perfect. All right, let's get adjusted. All right, and we invite you to help Arizona families in need this holiday season by joining us in the Desert Financial Credit Union Hometown Heroes Toy Drive. All you need to do is go to AZTV.com, click on the Toy Drive logo at the top, and then select a toy or toy. Donate. It's that easy.